the bigger game is revealed, the bigger hand is revealed, there's only so much you can hinge on that when you're a writer, right? And also with the story, because a lot can crumble. So you have to have bumbling and stumbling back to his original point. I'd like to ask Michael if you needed to be creative on this, because I know everybody's got to be popping on this. Everybody. Because, and don't get me wrong, you can eliminate huge portions of the crew in this particular one because the location's so small. It's not like it takes, what was I getting at with phone booth? Oh, like it's kind of an area, and like it's not, if you were to take, like, oh, the one location is a farm. Well, there's a lot that you can do with that farm. You know, is there a farmhouse? That's still one location, all right? At the farmhouse, well, there's a lot of ground that we can cover. You know, I would consider that even if we go in other rooms, because it's not old Hollywood. Let's just say this farmhouse, what is he babbling about? Let's just say this farmhouse has fucking 5 rooms in it. I mean, I guess if you wanted to be annoying, you could say that, oh, well, those are 5 locations. I disagree. You have that one house that you don't have to leave. That's one location to me. But can you imagine all the tricks and different angles and view in those 5 rooms? Hell of a lot. In this particular film, this location is very small, and Melanie's acting's got to be very good, and it was very good. It was very, very strong. And I don't want to hear any of you bitching, oh, but her oxygen, they told her that if her oxygen levels were going down, she's got to stop panicking or it's going to go down faster, and the time just don't add up. Dude, will you just suspend disbelief for 1 second? This is, at the end of the day, this is a movie. It didn't really happen. Or maybe it has happened and we just don't know. See, that's another hint towards the fucking, I don't like it. I don't like telling you things. Just got to sell it on the passion and babbling. We got to tell us more than that. I can't, though. I can't. She's up there. There's a purpose. Okay? There's a purpose for her being up there. It's, depending on how you look at it. Maybe I was drifting off at the end. I don't think I was. But it was like a fingers crossed. You tell me, the viewer. The audience, I'm sorry, not the viewer. I don't do video. Do you want me to do video? Do you really want? I don't. Everybody's like, you gotta, dude. I don't. Then I would have to buy shit. I don't want to do that. I've been saving and spending my money on experiences, no things. And I'm not going to say I don't buy things, but, you know, got to get some clothes every now and then. But I don't. Oh, but you're funny. No, I'm not. No, there's way funnier people. There's a way. Anyway, I don't even know where I was going with this, but I'm not doing video. I'm not. I'm just not. Will you see fucking Melanie Laurent and Alexander Aja do their thing in Oxygen? And Rob providing a really nice score. Who is the cinematographer of this film? Maxima Alexandre. Maxima Alexandre. That sounds somewhat authentic, or I just sound like a dummy idiot? Probably a dummy idiot. What are some of the critics say? I want to see what some of the people that didn't like it say. Aja knows what sort of product he is turning out. Aja knows what sort of product he is turning out and does it ably, if without much excitement. What? As though understanding he is filling a hole in a lineup. As though understanding he is filling a hole in a lineup. As though, I don't. But like the first half of that sounds like he's doing a good job. Aja knows what sort of product he is turning out and does it ably. Well, it's just a sight better than ably. I'm not going to mention your name. What's another bad one? It all ends up feeling too much like waiting for 102 minutes on a customer service helpline. This is that changing of the brain that I'm talking about. Like, if you're one of these critics, because I know these fucking critics don't do what I do. They don't go in blind McGillicuddy. What does that even mean? They don't go in know nothing about. They're like, oh, I'm going to see the fucking Alexander Aja film, a lady to blah blah blah. They know. I don't have a fucking. I just don't see how you could. I feel that's limiting some talents when you talk like that. 102 minutes on a customer service line. I feel like we're limiting talents. What else? One more, and then I'll let you go. I suspect that when it is all done, you will be thinking more about the many other films that have tackled the basic ideas presented here in a more satisfying manner than you will of this one. But why can't they all be good? Why can't they all be satisfying in their own way? To be fair, this is 95% on Rotten Tomatoes. If you've stuck with me on this podcast for this long, it's 95% on Rotten Tomatoes. So, I mean, a lot of you I know that listen to the show, you're like, oh, if it's 95%, I'll at the bare minimum check it out. Well, telling you, if you didn't know about this one, because you probably didn't, it's 95%. Sometimes I get interested in seeing what people didn't like about it. I'm like, well, wait a minute. I don't feel like you're giving everyone that worked on it. Okay, let's say, oh, I didn't find Melanie's acting believable for 102 minutes. Well, did you find the cinematography and editing match the beats of the story? I thought they did. I thought they sold it, and it didn't feel boring at all. Quite the contrary, actually. I was kind of hyperventilating at times. This is bullshit, I was thinking at times. And just when I thought, she had a leg up, they fucking pulled her right back in. Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me right back in. And, sometimes that happens in the story. You gotta. And it worked. Thought it was believable. I didn't go, oh, come on, mate. You're taking a leap, ain't you? I didn't. There was none of that. I went, well, yes, of course. We had to go there. Or believable. Even if, I thought the way that they revealed, I thought it was good enough for me. You may have an issue with that. I disagree. Anyway, that's enough about this. I only wanted to do 10 minutes, and it never fucking turns out that way. Ever. So we're done here. Alexander Aja's Oxygen on Netflix now. Melanie Laurent, Shoshana. Music by Rob. First-time writer, Christy LeBlanc. Leo Ferguson, played by Malik Zidi, Ellis Cinema. We'll be back soon, unfortunately. I don't know why I said that. That's stupid. Ellis Cinema. We go.